Hey, appreciate you guys tuning in. The Tastemakers podcast begins in 5 minutes. Make sure not to go nowhere, because Quote, Brina, Trisha, and Corey, also known as the Tastemakers, will be with you in 5 minutes. Thanks for sticking with us. Oh snap, you still here? Listen, in less than 3 minutes, the Tastemakers pod will be on and popping. Don't miss Bree, Quote, Trish, and Corey talking about the hottest topics in culture. Again, less than 3 minutes. Make sure to stick with us. I told y'all, patience is a virtue. This is what perseverance will get you. In just 60 seconds, you will be live with the Tastemakers pod. Again, appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll see you soon. Yo, yo, yo. What's going on?
Yeah.
What's going on? There we go.
Trish!
Weird.
Whew.
Folks out
Well,
here hurt, son.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had to put a hoodie on to attempt to make it a little bit better because it was bad. But nah, I'm hurting out here. It's what it is. We're gonna see if the band gonna get us through. But welcome to the Tastemakers Pod, y'all. Y'all know how we do it. We give you guys a taste of the culture, let you know what's popping out here in these streets, as my man T. Goss would say. Whether that's Christian hip hop culture, whether that is hip hop culture, black culture, all the good old cultures right here during this holiday season. It's good to see everybody. Y'all been good? How was y'all's Christmas?
It was good. Real chill.
Yeah,
Plans got
super
canceled.
chill too.
Plans got canceled.
Plans got canceled. I remember you saying that right before Christmas. How did everybody deal with that? What about you, Bree? Good Christmas?
Oh, yeah, Christmas was good. I would like to say it was chill, but those two toddlers that
No
I
chill.
spent Christmas with, none, absolutely none. So I am Paw Patrolled out.
Oh, wow.
Girl.
Wow. Redirecting back to you, Trish. So how did the family take that? Take the cancellation of the plans?
Well, initially, my mom wasn't too happy, but she understood, like, what can you do?
Yeah.
I don't want to bring sick kids across the country. So
No.
Yeah.
Speaking of sick, Christmas Day, I found out that I have the gift that keeps on giving.
On Christmas, you found out?
I got tested on Christmas, dude.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow.
The
That's
testing
the
sites were open on Christmas.
What you get for Christmas, quote? COVID.
Corona.
Yeah, man. Oh,
At least
my
you're
God.
doing good though. Like you're not like, I don't know. From what it seems like, you're okay.
Yeah. I think I am.
I think you got it from your son's basketball game.
No, but no. That was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. I started experiencing symptoms on my son's birthday though. Last Wednesday is when I started experiencing symptoms. Me and 3 of his friends, the 5 of us were in Williamsburg in a timeshare and just hanging out there. And then the boys went to Busch Gardens and I ran some errands. And yeah, by that night, I knew I was coming down with something. But I figured it was just a cold, to be honest with you. I had done some situations where, just stupid stuff, sleeping without a blanket, stuff like that. And I thought I just had a cold.
Right.
But then we found out one of the boys on Christmas Day, was in the hospital. He was good. He's good. But they,
Goodness.
his parents are a little older. So as soon as he started getting the sniffles, they just went right to the hospital.
Right.
Found out he had COVID. So then, I went and got tested, and my son got tested, and my wife and my daughter, and I tested positive. They tested negative. But by Monday, my wife tested positive. And so now me and my wife have been locked in our room, and the kids have kind of been running all over the house. Well, they've been upstairs, we've been downstairs, kind of thing. So that's
crazy.
what it is. Yeah, I'm sure nobody wants to hear about this nonsense. So
Got that Omarion.
Yo, the Omarion is everywhere. Like
It is.
everybody, almost like so many people that I know have it right now. It's crazy. It's so.
I'm probably gonna get it.
It's super contagious right now.
It's so contagious, and I'm like, I was with people on Sunday, and they just found out they got it. 2 of them got it, but I had like 2 masks on, and I was like, I ain't taking my mask off.
Gotcha.
So hopefully I'm okay. I'm gonna pray that I'm okay.
Yeah, like I said, I was telling the crew earlier, I got a little lax with it. I was vaccinated in these streets. This joint been out here for a couple years now, and I hadn't gotten it yet. And I was kind of, stop wearing my mask a little bit.
That's when you get it. Right there with pride always comes before the fall.
Amarion said, F your vaccination. You know who I am?
He said, touch.
Right, exactly.
Oh, man. But yeah. So I'm pretty much good from a cold standpoint, but I do feel it messing with my lungs. And that is starting to bother me a little bit. Like deep breaths are a little unusual.
and whatnot. And so I don't like that. And the breathing is making me feel a little fatigued. I would say that. So
Do you have
yeah,
what's it called?
nebulizer.
Yes.
Just bought one. Haven't used it
Okay.
yet.
Please use it immediately. Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
And whatever, like oregano oil or turmeric will help to like bring down the inflammation in your lungs. So like take that in as much as possible every day.
Oregano oil.
Yes.
I've been doing teas like crazy though. We've been on that tea game.
That's
But
good.
oregano oil, I'm gonna have to, yeah.
Yeah, like garlic. If you do like raw garlic and onions too, that'll help all of that, bring all that stuff out of you. So do it every day. I'm like not playing with you. Like do it for real.
I feel you.
And drinking that is not going to help you. So
Well, I mean, I've been drinking water like crazy. Don't get it twisted.
Amen.
Been getting water like crazy. Shouts out to B Plus. What's going on, man?
Plus.
I'm trying to live out here. They call me slipping, B Plus. They call me slipping, man. Been out here 2 years without COVID, man. Vaccinated, doing the daggone thing, man. I got a little prideful. Thought it couldn't touch me, man, and it got me. Christmas Day.
Yo, tell Plus I might got another story for him after this weekend.
Oh Lord.
Pray that will not be the case. We pray that will not be the case.
It's not.
But listen. Hope everybody did have a good Christmas. In spite of the coronavirus being out here in these streets. And let's get into these topics real quick because ultimately I'm trying to get to this game. All right, we got the Insecure recap. We're gonna do that. Then we're gonna talk about Megan Good and Devon Franklin. We'll talk about that a little bit, see how that goes. And then we're gonna do some Gamenight, a little Black Card Revoked. We'll get into that. See which one of you guys gets your black card taken the quickest.
I'm about to lose.
in these streets. But listen. Let's dive right into it with the Insecure recap. We've actually missed the last 2 episodes, which we knew how it was going to be. It was going to set up with all these joints, and the last 2 episodes was going to be kind of crazy as we finally hit the finale of Insecure. It is over. But yeah, we'll talk about the last 2 episodes as if there were one. How y'all feel about that Lawrence and Nathan fight at the end of not quite fight, but that attempt? How do y'all feel about that?
I was excited because I was finally ready for some action. But I was like, when he started talking to Issa, when Lawrence started talking to Issa, I said, Nathan is about to roll up. It's about to be a problem. And that's exactly what happened. And he was about that life. He was about that life. So yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah. Look, Lawrence was on that, baby, please.
Okay, listen, I was not mad at him. I was like, if you feel like you didn't fight for it, then you need to fight for it. But at the same time, I was like, she with somebody though, so I don't know if that's the appropriate. I feel like it wasn't the appropriate time. You know what I'm saying? Like in real life, I'd be like, don't do that. But it's a show, so it was appropriate.
Yeah. Get it how you live it. What you think, Bree?
I mean, we kind of knew there was going to be some kind of collision of some sorts between the two of them because, the finale was like right around the corner. So I was expecting something. But I was just happy to see like Lawrence actually, show like he was wanting to try to get her back. Because that's what we all wanted anyway. So
yeah,
okay, everybody. So we got what we wanted, huh?
Exactly. Yes,
we got what we wanted. We got Lawrence, and we got Issa. Nathan couldn't handle it, so he was like, "Look, I'm out." I was disappointed on how he could not handle it. That was a little
same.
So what are we going to say about that? Is that just quick writing to get to the next chapter? Is that a mental health thing? What are we saying about Lawrence not being able to handle the tension?
You mean Nathan? You talking about Nathan, right? Yeah. So I feel like he just wasn't ready. And I was proud of Issa for sticking it out because I felt like this was a sign of growth for her. You know what I'm saying? A sign of maturity because she was like, I'm still willing to stick it out regardless. But I think it just showed that because of his mental health, he was able to recognize. First of all, kudos to him for having self-awareness. Okay, I will give him that. But I did wish that he was able to handle it, but he wasn't in no therapy. You know what I'm saying? Like, how was he going to be able to handle it? At that time. So I don't know. I was disappointed, but at the same time, I was like, okay.
What about that awkward moment when Nathan and Issa were talking afterwards, and he kind of, they talked about regrets, and Nathan was like, nah, I don't regret that. He was like, nah.
Right.
It was like, we thought he was gonna be like, I'm sorry for not. No. He was like, nah, I didn't regret that.
I was hoping that he did. I was hoping that he didn't. I was like, just keep it moving, so Lawrence can come in.
So Lawrence can get in there.
Just let it go.
Yeah. So I mean, that's what it is. Molly gets married. Kelly gets pregnant. Issa was engaged, right? There was a ring on her finger.
There was a ring on her finger. Yeah.
There was a ring. Yep. Issa gets engaged and becomes a stepmommy in a sense. You know what I mean? So it's crazy just looking over it, man. So how do we feel about just what Insecure was as a series for the last 5 seasons as a whole? What Issa Rae has done, these actors and actresses that she's now put on the map. What do we think about this as a whole? I mean, from the Issa and Lawrence to the Molly versus Issa to where we are now at the finale. What do we think about the show overall?
Yeah, for me, I think it's definitely a cultural movement. Like,
for sure,
I was watching the the wind down, and then I watched the Insecure documentary, which really like, I don't know,
all the feels, all the feels.
It's like all the feels, and I was super inspired by it. I was super inspired by it because I love Issa's heart, in just wanting to see the culture grow and opening so many doors for like regular people, what I'm saying? And even highlighting her own city, which was like landmarks that people didn't really know about. And how they were talking about, LA is always depicted as like this like extremely hood or extremely Hollywood and bougie, but there was no in between. And I love the way that she depicted this part of LA. It's so many things that we could, talk about, but yeah, as a whole, I felt like the whole 5 years was such a movement. And I
feel like 6, I guess, but I guess because it was 6 because of COVID, right? Because there was like a layoff or something, or
I think so.
Because I was in Kentucky. I got back to VA in 2016, and I was in Kentucky when it started.
Okay. Yeah.
So I remember. I mean, it's just so culturally, it's a cultural phenomenon. You know what I mean? It's a changing of the guard as Issa Rae has come in and showed Hollywood what it is that she can do and the many doors and opportunities that she is opening up for so many. But I remember the start of it. I think it was Jamel Hill and Mike, can't think of Mike, Michael Smith. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Jamel and Michael, when they used to do His and Hers, everybody knows His and Hers on ESPN, but a lot of people don't know about His and Hers, the podcast. It became the OG podcast. This was the most beautiful thing, audio, that you would ever hear in your life. To this day, I say, if Jamel Hill and Michael Smith touch anything audio together, I will pay good money to listen to it on a regular basis. I'm so serious about this. I'm so freaking serious about this. When those two get together, the chemistry is just bonkers. And if you just saw them on ESPN, you would not know. You see it on ESPN, don't get me wrong. You saw it on ESPN, but the His and Her OG podcast, which I don't even know if people can go back and look at it, but it was a cultural movement. And that's who introduced me to Insecure, because they used to do recaps of the first season. And but yeah, it was just bonkers. So good stuff, good time. And I just remembering that to so for His and Her podcast with Insecure to finally Issa and Lawrence kind of going back and forth to, of course, what we had finally last season with Molly versus Issa, and just the way all of that stuff Twitter just ate it all up. Social ate it all up. You know, everybody cared. You know, like the Black community cared about these characters and how these characters ended up and whatnot. And I think it was a good finale. Seeing everybody moving on, growing. You know, it wasn't a Game of Thrones finale or nothing like that. It felt.
Let's not talk about that.
It felt solid. You know what I mean? It felt solid. So I look forward to seeing what Issa has left. I feel like she's dropped. She got out of this too soon, but I'm gonna trust that if she did that, that means she already has a bunch of other stuff on the table right now that she's working out, which she has to, right? And she is, and so I'm just gonna trust Issa on this one. It leaves a hole though. It leaves a hole in the game, right? Or Atlanta's coming back.
It is.
As I understand it. Yeah, Atlanta's coming back. Harlem with Megan Good. I thought it was pretty good.
Can we briefly? I like Harlem. It's very extremely
insecure-ish?
No, it's a lot of nakedness popping. Well, at least I've only seen the first episode, so I don't want to base it on that first episode, but that first episode had me like, oh.
So I'm gonna be honest
good
with
naked.
you. So in my opinion, I after watching the whole joint,
just asking.
I felt like Megan was actually a little bit more conservative than all the rest of the people, right?
She was.
I thought Megan was more conservative than the rest of the people, and I enjoyed Harlem as a whole. But to be honest with you, y'all, I mean, just, and I don't know if I should be as accepting as I am, but I feel like all of our shows at this point, I feel like we're gonna see it. And it's not even really just our shows. I feel like almost every show on TV, you know what I mean, or whatever the case may be, especially on HBO and stuff like that, Netflix. You know, I feel like we're gonna get somebody's backside. We're gonna get somebody getting, you know, and it is what it is, and we're gonna get some gay kiss somewhere too. That's gonna be there too.
Oh, you definitely getting the gay kiss.
We getting all of that. You know
what I
mean?
More than gay kiss though.
We getting a little bit of everything. So
even in general, it's not even. It's a lot in general. Like
even 50 Cent. Even 50 Cent had to finally bow down. Because remember how 50 Cent was like, all the rest of y'all programs, y'all doing all this gay stuff, boom, boom, boom. But now even in Power, you're getting it.
I mean, you got to.
There's some gay stuff in Power?
If you want to survive as a, net TV show on a network, like you have to be inclusive. So, you can't really kind of run away from that at this point.
No.
But I just it just caught me off guard. I was like, oh wait, okay.
Oh, the Harlem one did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like,
yeah, they gave it to you. They gave it to you for sure. But I feel like everything I'm watching is doing just that. And
for sure.
So I'm to the point where I could complain about it, but and truthfully, I love these stories too much. I love the art too much.
Oh yeah.
It's just what am I going to stop watching? I'm not going to watch Insecure. I'm not going to watch Game of Thrones. I'm not going to, I mean, at the end of the day, I let's just say the Lord hasn't convicted me in those areas quite yet. You know what I mean? So but so that's what it is. That's what it is. But I guess the Harlem is the great segue to our next topic. Definitely will miss Insecure. Definitely as a whole. Harlem is the type of show that has the potential to, I don't want to say fill that hole, but be a part of the pieces that could fill that hole maybe. Harlem felt very Insecure-ish to me. Mm-hmm. I could see like they were trying to copy. It felt like they were copying off of Issa, which I ain't got no problems with. You know what I mean? Do what you do.
Well, I was going to say the writer for Harlem wrote on Insecure, an Awkward Black Girl. So she was a writer and an actress in Awkward Black Girl.
Gotcha.
So it ain't no competition. They just
doing what they do.
Yeah,
and I love it. I got no qualms with it at all.
Yeah.
But speaking of Harlem, that brings us to Megan Good and your man Devon Franklin. Of course, we all know about a week or two ago, Devon went ahead and filed them papers, and now them jokers are going through a very public divorce. I saw something recently on the socials where some dude ran up on Devon and his mother in the airport and was asking them questions about it. Asking them questions, just hey, what's going on?
TMZ type
whatever case may be, something like that, man. And he handled himself very well with it too. He didn't address it, but wished the guy Merry Christmas and everything. Hey, I'm just here with me and my mom. You know what I mean? I'm glad he actually specified who he was there with, just so more speculations. I mean, because so who's this young lady? Who's this lady next to me and my mom?
Right.
You know what I mean, or whatever the case may be. But it's when it happened, when they got married. I think a lot of us raised our eyebrows, and unfortunately, I feel like a lot of us were not surprised at the divorce.
Wait,
I was.
Corey said I was pissed.
I was.
I was pissed.
Well, no.
Married.
I mean, Megan. Yeah, I mean. Hold on. When did they get married? Was it about 9 years ago? How long? When did they get married?
Yeah, it was like 9 years.
Yeah.
They just celebrated 6 months ago their 9th year anniversary.
Shouts out to your girl Tosh. What's poppin', Tosh?
Hey,
Hope you had a happy holidays.
Hey, yo,
and Merry
Tosh.
Christmas. Sorry. But
Put it out.
Yeah. Y'all don't want to see that on camera. Me just spit it out on camera. Just let me
I don't care.
But yeah. So, who wants to grab this? What we gonna talk about here? Go ahead, Goss.
Okay, go ahead.
And then Trisha wanted to chime in. So this is not helping a young single brother like myself who wants to get married when you see people who you think have these good, stable marriages, and then out the blue, they just get divorced, right? And I'm looking at this situation as I'm currently in my midlife Christian crisis. And if this was me a couple months ago, I'd have been shocked. I would have been distraught. I would have been all that kind of good stuff. But now it just feels like, all right, I'm not surprised. Like, all right, that's what happens. But I shouldn't feel like that. I should feel shocked and distraught and all that kind of good stuff for many reasons. The first reason is because Devon Franklin is a pastor. So I feel like he respects the Bible in a way where he understands what divorce means, and that divorce, how God describes it. God doesn't say he hates too many stuff in the Bible, but divorce was one of the things that he says he hates. You feel me? Yeah. So, I am, although the reason is none of our business, I am interested to figure out why they did get divorced. And then also Megan's rebuttal and how she formed that little press statement she made. And she says after much prayer and consideration, I'm like, so you prayed about it and God told you to get a divorce? God told you it was okay. Like, he was like, go ahead, leave. Like, that's fine. So I don't know, man. I'm mature enough and I'm old enough to know it's probably way more than what we know surface wise. For sure. There's probably a lot of other stuff. But like, I'm a fan of marriage. Like, I want people to work. I want people to work through their stuff, and I want people to last, and I want stuff to happen. But it just seems like this is just another couple that was Christians that were in the church. My man was a whole pastor, and now they divorced. So I'm not feeling it, but low-key I am feeling it, because now she's back on the market. I might have a chance now. Okay. But go ahead, Trish.
Don't get it twisted. I'm shaking my head at Goss, but don't get it twisted. When Megan got taken off the board, Mini Cats, it was a sad day for them. It was a sad day for Mini Cats. Don't get it twisted.
And they all in her DMs now. Like, get out of her DMs. Oh, yeah. They're all in her DMs.
Yeah, I'm thinking if it was 9 years ago, that's like right around when that's right before I got married. So I was probably heard about that too, Goss. But anyway, Trish, what's popping with this stuff, man?
I had this long conversation with Tasha in London. Was that last night or the night before? I don't know. And we were talking about this, and I think we all agree on the fact that to me, it's like, it don't make sense that you're stamping God on all of this. Like, you stamped God on the fact that he brought y'all together, that God told her that was her husband a year prior to them together. She was praying for a whole year, and then they ended up talking, and then they, and then you get together, and then you write this book. You write this book, and you're stamping God on all of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it's like, okay, I wouldn't even be so mad at them getting divorced had they not been putting God in all of what they're doing, like what their marriage is like even about, like your book. You know what I'm saying? People that aren't even believers was getting that book, looking at y'all and going off of what y'all saying. You know what I'm saying? And now it's ended because of no reason. There's no reason. You're
There's
giving
always
us
a reason.
we
We
know
just
it's a
don't know.
reason, but you're giving us like, oh, because we both decided and we after much prayer, like what? And then you say, what they say, this is an evolution of their love. No, that's
Oh, I missed that. Was that?
Yeah.
that don't even
Yeah.
make
Wow.
sense.
That's a mess.
Make it make sense.
You can't.
Y'all gonna make it make sense, and y'all owe everybody an explanation for y'all stamping God on all the stuff y'all done did. How y'all got together, how y'all stayed married, stay abstinent, and all that stuff. Okay, then if you just stamp God on how you got together, you need to explain how God got y'all apart. That's what y'all need to be explaining.
Whew,
And we want a refund.
And we want a refund on the book.
Yeah,
I didn't get the book. So.
Shouts
I
out to
invited
John
you.
Music and Stephen the Levite in the chat. Good seeing you guys as well. Man. So with all that being said, and of course we're talking Jeff's just Stephen the Levite, wifey preaching. Hey. Yes, that's what she do, right? So with all that being said, we'd have to assume, and maybe I shouldn't assume, but there had to be some of that circumstance, that loophole had to probably have happened, right? Like,
You think Megan cheated?
I ain't say nobody, get some names on who did what. But actually, you know what? The more I think about it, maybe.
I don't think Megan cheated. I don't think Megan cheated. If anybody cheated, I don't think it was her. Now
You think it was him? But he filed though. That's the only thing. You think he would cheat and file?
Possibly, because let's just talk about this. Let's just talk about this really briefly. Okay, he's Seventh-day Adventist. I know that, so I don't know.
Whoa! What?
Yes.
You didn't know that?
7 days. Mm-hmm.
Did not know that.
Yeah. So that to me that adds a different.
Changes stuff.
Literally.
Yeah, they're not. I mean, like if you dig to that, I've always thought the Seventh-day Adventists were just them Christian folks that went to church on Saturday
and don't believe in hell.
And right, but I've recently found out through just listening to some different. Matter of fact, I think it was Alan Coleman just did a joint with True ID on just some apologetics type stuff on Seventh-day Adventists. No. This, I mean, they may as well not. I mean, they ain't really Christian like talking about. They want to be Christian, or they want to fake like Christian, but they ain't Christian like talking about. Mm-hmm.
Oh snap!
So for me,
that changes the game.
Yeah, I mean, I already was like, I don't know. He just seems sus to me in some ways, but because you remember that time when they had an interview and the women was coming at her neck, which I thought was wrong the way they came at her neck about her attire and stuff like that.
Right.
I wasn't mad at the fact that that woman was wrong. Like you was wrong in the way you did that. How you handled that was all the way nah. However, him sticking up for the way she dressed as if like, oh yeah, like her with her cleavage out, that's okay. Wait, huh?
That's his wife though. I mean, he had to do something.
Okay, so
right?
I think there's a balance in that. I think there's a balance in that, right? I think that because if my cleavage is gonna be out with my husband in front of my husband, that's cool. Now this is just me, and everybody don't have to be like this. I'm not saying you need to always like cover all of your situations, but I'm saying like if you're thinking about living in holiness, pleasing God, what does the Bible say about it? That's all I'm saying. Like what does the Bible say about modesty and all these things, right? That's a whole nother conversation.
It is. It is a whole nother conversation.
I just felt like that was a little sus coming from him. Anyway, what was my point? My point was him being Seventh-day Adventist. I just don't think that the value of marriage, even though they said, all the stuff in the beginning, I don't see how, because I believe the Seventh-day Adventists have their own Bible. Is that correct or
So
incorrect?
as I understand it,
What?
they just don't see the Bible as being the final on things.
I knew it was something to the.
Matter of fact, they see girl, I can't think of her name, the one that there's like a not a founder of Seventh-day Adventists, but they see her as being the final. I think her name starts with an E, but I can't. I haven't studied it that much to know. But yeah, I just happened to be digging into something on this. I think it was last week. Yeah, there's some quote unquote prophet of sort. She kind of has the final say on things, even above scripture.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's not the gospel. That's what I know. So, like, your value of marriage is going to change. Is going to be different than God's value of marriage, right? National Sunday law. What is it? They explain that because I don't know. Can you? I know you know a little bit more than I do. They all different, though, right? That's true.
Let's just keep it a buck, man. I'm sorry, Trish. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Listen, Megan was tired of going to church. You know what I'm saying? She won't try to fast. You feel me? She was tired of trying to learn how to shout. You know what I'm saying? She was tired of playing that role. I'm tired of this. And he was like, babe, you knew this already.
I feel like the type of dude he is, he might be a little bit controlling. Like, being a minister, because you know how some of the young ministers be, like, it's an expectation. And I'm not, and I don't know him, so I'm not saying that this is how he is, but it could be this. I'm just speculating, right? Like, it could be maybe that he may be a little bit controlling, and given who Megan is, being in Hollywood since she was a teenager, you know what I'm saying? Like, she has her way of doing things, and he has his way of doing things. So, I feel like maybe they're just not, like Taj said the other day, they're not in alignment with God. She doesn't feel like they're in alignment with God. And I totally
check it out. Maybe Ellen G. White. Thank you. That's who. Yeah, she's her final word. And maybe it got to the point where Megan found out that this isn't just Christians that go to church on Saturday. This is some other stuff. Maybe Megan found that out, and maybe now we're talking unequally yoked, and maybe that kind of stuff happened off as well.
Yeah.
Man. That's crazy too, because you got cats like Jakes that were endorsing old boy and endorsing Devon Franklin, and like he's preached at Potter's house. And like
but I think most people think of Seventh-day Adventists as just those Christians that go to church on Saturday. I think that's what most of us have always been taught, and about them.
They don't believe in hell
and stuff like that. So
it ain't no burning.
So here's another thing.
Daryl said he was preaching on a Sunday. That's weird.
Yeah, because from what I understand, I mean, they be hating on cats that go to church on Sunday too a little bit. There's a little shade there. But listen, here's the thing though. And of course, we're all speculating because we don't really know. So speculation. Mm-hmm. Let's say it was a controlling aspect, like you said, right? You knew what you was getting into, though, right?
I think so.
What you was getting onto. See, because check it out. Listen. Yvonne Orji was dating some dude that ended up really getting on her about her character, Molly. And
she's dating him now, or are you talking about before?
Before.
You're talking about Emmanuel Acho.
So I figured it was Emmanuel Acho, but she didn't say
she was dating Emmanuel Acho?
At one point, she was dating Emmanuel Acho, yes. And then all of a sudden,
right?
Yes, he is. Yeah. And she is as well. And at one point, they just broke it off. Now, in her book, she's talking about some guy that she was dating who actually took her to the pastor and was like, look, you can't be like talking to the pastor, like she can't be playing this character, boom, boom, boom. And the pastor looked back at her like, when you met her, she was playing this character. Like, right. And like you, like, what are you talking about here? Like, this is,
definitely Emmanuel.
So I think it was Emmanuel too. I think she didn't throw his name out there as being the one who said that and who did that. She just said some guy did that. And so I figured it was the Emmanuel Ocho as well. So, which I thought they made the perfect couple, and I thought that would have been great. But
I did.
yeah,
I did too.
Yeah.
They do look dope together.
Yeah. I thought that was dope. Like, man, I'll be looking at Bomani Jones and be like, Bomani, if you just get saved, I think you could hook up with Yvonne. But anyway, I'm tripping. But yeah, so we, like I said, it's a lot of speculation. It's horrible to see because even as publications are processing this, they're all specifying and they're all putting in there Christian this, Christian that, Christian couple files for divorce, Christian, like they are just going crazy on slandering the fact that this is a Christian couple. That,
slandering.
Yeah.
Come on.
It didn't make it. So that's what Cass is doing. And, you know, Goss, all I can tell you, man, as a single dude is just, man, keep hope. I mean, marriage is not easy. Marriage is extremely hard. But I think you just have to make a decision. And some cats just don't want to make decisions.
That part.
I think I'm gonna stay single.
Which blows my mind.
You cannot. Yeah, that is not your lot in life because no.
How do you know, Trish? How do you know what my lot in life is? The Lord could be calling me to a life of singleness.
Maybe the Lord, if the Lord changes the way you feel and think about women, then maybe, I don't know, but
we had this conversation before. I think we just think people that aren't supposed to get married just have no kind of attraction or like no kind of like desire.
I didn't say they don't have any attraction, but they're able to handle it. Like they're able
to. See, you can't handle staying single.
Yeah, like if you can handle it, that means that's different. That doesn't mean that you're not attracted. That just means you are able to withstand it and be able to like be okay. You was not okay, my nigga. Like
you can't handle the truth. Okay. Nah, I mean, like I said, dude, I will never preach against marriage. I'm gonna say the scripture that we ignore that talks about, speaking against marriage as being almost like demonic or witchcraft or something of that sort. So we will always lift up and glorify, in that perspective, marriage. It is hard, but it is worth it. You know what I mean? And I think cats just got to make decisions, and for some reason, cats ain't making decisions out here.
I mean, right? Because they should. Either they should, or they not mature enough, or it's something. It's always something.
So
I'm sorry, because y'all know how I feel about my single sisters. They ready and they about their life. And these dudes be out here playing, just playing.
We don't be playing, bro. We just need to know that we know that we know.
No, you're playing. You're going to play.
No, we're not.
Play so much that you're going to play yourself. And then you're going to end up with somebody that's going to make you miserable. And then that's what it is, because you're so focused on the wrong things. And I'm not saying you, Corey, but I'm saying a lot of these dudes, these cats out here, a lot of single cats, they're focused on the wrong things. You so caught up in how a woman's supposed to look. Like, how you look. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you so focused on the way she look? How you looking? You know what I'm saying? How you grooming? How's your situations? Okay? Stop it. Sorry, it's been a long time since we've been up here, and I had a lot to say. So here I am.
Again, that decision. Cats got to make and commit to their decisions.
Period.
And, exactly.
And
don't
rush
this vow before
decisions. Go. Yeah, man. Like I said, I ain't trying to,
You gotta relax, Trish. You gotta relax.
I'm not saying rush anything. I'm saying just make a decision.
You sound
it don't
a little
take
rushy.
all that. Y'all be taking forever to make a decision. Like, I don't know.
What takes you 3 years might take me 5.
She cute and all, but her hair not long enough.
Bruh, it's because we got options like that. Like,
hair.
Y'all don't have the luxury to have that kind of pickiness. We do. So therefore, we gonna take our time.
But do you?
It's a fact.
I'm done. You ready for this game quote? Brina, you ready for this game, child?
Yep.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Respectfully. Respectfully.
Oh man. Oh,
everything I just said, respectfully.
Respectfully.
I heard you.
Okay.
Right. Thank you, B plus. Thank you, because when he said it, I was like,
oh, nah. That's what y'all heard. So look, I'm reading this book because I said this, but you heard that. And that's not what I said. That's not what I meant when I said that.
okay.
Yes, there are. Let me explain. Let me clarify.
Okay.
Yes, all your girls that you're talking about are probably amazing options. Like amazing options.
Mm-hmm.
Now look, do you want your girls to be with great guys, or do you want them to be with like above average? Like you probably want her to be with great guys, right?
Great, for sure.
Okay,
great
then.
guys.
So we know that guys mature later, and they're fully formed emotional human beings later on in life than women are. So therefore, if we're talking about from this perspective, let us make these mistakes. Let us realize, oh, that wasn't it. Oh, I need one of those girls over there, right? And we get there, and then that's when we commit. So just because y'all get it in 4 years, let us get it in 6 years. That's what I'm saying.
I hear you.
Can't help it.
I hear what you're saying. That makes sense.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But I still, what I said still stands though. Like I see dudes who are just focused on the wrong things, and they miss out. And they miss out because of that. But if they miss out, then hey, that's on them. But
there's always going to be good girls. That's the thing. So we really don't miss out. It sucks, but it's the truth.
I don't know.
There's always going to be good girls.
Okay.
All your girls can get chosen tonight. There's a whole rack of them coming up. And there's a whole rack of good girls coming up. That's just the game, bro.
I'm sitting here feeling like I'm playing,
but like your girls aren't the only good girls in the world.
Oh, I know. I'm not. I didn't say that either. I'm just
saying. That's what I'm saying.
I know a lot of great women, single women who have just, I
know a lot of great guys who are single. I know a lot of great guys who are single, and these girls are savages. And these girls ain't doing right.
I'm not saying that there aren't women that aren't out here who are savages, but a lot of times, I'm just gonna say it. A lot of times these women don't be believers, or they be new believers, and that's on period. Y'all will overlook the mature women.
That's true,
right, in the faith.
That's
because
true.
Y'all want what y'all want. I'm done.
She's not wrong.
I know
she's not wrong.
I'm not wrong either.
Boss is not wrong either. Yeah,
we both right.
That's what I'm saying. I know
two things can be true at once.
This is correct.
That is the truth. Oh man. So
right. let's play this game.
All right. So I've been trying to set up how we were going to play this game because I kind of wanted to play it too with you, and I needed a host. And the plan was to actually get my wife to come and jump on, but since she's down with COVID, we are going to do this a different way. Well, we'll do a different part of the game. Okay. So Black Card Revoked has two parts. One part of the game is more of there is a right answer and you have to guess the right answer type situation. The other part of it is more of a popularity portion. This is where basically the people who vote the answer the most, that's the right answer for this situation. We're going to end up doing that part of it. That way I get to participate because I like playing games and I don't just want to be the host. So this is Black Card Revoked, but it's called the Saved and Sanctified edition. All right. Because I had to church it up a little bit. How about it?
Okay.
So does everybody have their 3x5s?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So everybody's got their A, B, C, D?
Yep.
All right, you guys can play with us as well out in the chat. I see y'all doing your thing. But at the same time, I want to make sure that y'all are not in the chat, but y'all are giving the answers. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to probably do the 3, 2, 1 reveal type thing, and everybody has to reveal theirs at the same time. You got me?
Yep.
So let's go ahead and get up in this joint. Hold on. Is there a cheat code? Stephen Levite is saying that we've played this.
We
So,
played
Trish,
Black Card Revoked, but not this version.
Not this version?
No.
Not the Bible
I was
version.
about to say, your husband is saying you already know the answers. Yo.
Oh, no.
But listen, this is a popularity joint anyway, so let's get into it, have a little fun, bring out the new year, right? We appreciate you guys hanging with us this year, and we look for bigger and better things in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Man, time keeps on ticking. Y'all remember Y2K? Do y'all remember Y2K?
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Yeah.
That was 22 years ago, y'all.
It's crazy.
Wow.
22 years ago was Y2K.
I was in church terrified.
So say it again.
I was in church terrified.
Yo, I was not in church. I was in church, but I was not terrified. I was too busy trying to get, I want to say that was the year either the PlayStation 3 or the 4 dropped. I think it was 3. PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 dropped 22 years ago.
That's crazy.
And I was in line getting that night. And
I did not think the world was going to end. I was like, what is y'all scared about? I don't.
I didn't think the world was going to end. I was afraid that my technology was going to be messed up.
That part.
The computers weren't ready.
Nah,
right. That's what I was worried about. I wasn't worried about the world ending. But I was worried that technology was going to be messed up. But anyway, God looked out for me. I got that PlayStation 2 that night. It was a beautiful thing. Anyway. So let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to ask these questions. Everybody's going to get their answers. And then I'm a 3, 2, 1 flip, and you show your answers. The most popular answer wins. We start off, guys, with 10 points. And if you get down to 0, you out.
Okay.
Your black card is eventually is revoked. Cool?
I'm about to lose.
Try not to. All right.
I don't be knowing black culture.
First question. What is the most essential element in a church mother fashion starter kit? What is the most essential element in a church mother fashion starter kit? A, kitten heels. B, a hat. C, pearls. D, a whole slip. Once again, that's A, kitten heels. B, a hat. C, pearls. D, a whole slip. Does everybody have their answer?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, give me a second because I ain't got mine yet. All right, I got my answer. Flipping on 3, 2, 1. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Show.
Oh, I
see. Trisha's playing the advanced game.
My bad.
Trisha is playing the advanced game.
My bad.
Just A, B, C, or D is all you got to write on the thing, Trish. That way you don't have to keep writing a whole new joint on there. That's what happens when you let teachers into the game. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's it. Yes, the answer. Everybody put B? That's what I saw?
Yeah.
All right, so we all kept our card that time around. I think that is a given. She must have that good old hat. All right, let's keep it going. Oh, yeah. You and me both. I was kind of worried at first, but when I saw a hat, I knew it was popping. All right, if your family prays out loud at the buffet for other people to hear, you are A, Baptist, B, Apostolic, C, Kojic, D, Grateful Y'all Ain't Fighting. Again, if your family prays out loud at the buffet for other people to hear, you are A, Baptist, B, Apostolic, C, Kojic, or D, Grateful Y'all Ain't Fighting. Everybody got their answer?
Yeah.
Keep asking y'all before I get my answer. Just because I love messing with these folk, I'm gonna say it like this. Let's see what we got. We ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, flip. Oh, with the draw. Yes, I definitely went Kojic. Trish went Kojic. But then Brina and Corey both went Baptist.
It was between Baptist and Kojic.
I was with you. It was between Baptist and Kojic. But that is what we call a wash because there's not an odd man out. I guess we could actually use the chat for odd man out joints like that a little bit. There you go. Stephen the Levite, he went Kojic. And then B plus looks like he went apostolic. So that's gonna be Stephen the Levite right there. So that means we win. Y'all just went down.
Okay.
So keep it in your mind. Brina and Lights and Corey now have 9 points. Goss, Trisha and Quote, that'd be me. Now have 10 points. And I'm slowly getting delirious. So let's see here. Let's check out this next joint here. What do church mothers do when they see heathens finally come back? What do church mothers do when they see heathens finally come back? A, whisper to their neighbor. B, ask, where you been? C, say out loud, won't he do it? D, give them the side eye. Again, what do church mothers do when they see heathens finally come back? A, whisper to the neighbor. B, ask, where you been? C, say out loud, won't he do it? Or D, give them the side eye. What do the church mothers do, y'all? Y'all ready?
No. Wait, what was B again?
B was, where you been? C was, won't he do it? D, give them the side eye. A, whisper to their neighbor. We ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. I'm all about that side eye. What y'all? Okay, Trisha and Brina said B, and Goss got C. All right, so Trisha and Brina win with the B. Ask where you been. So I actually should be writing this down, but I have no desire to write this down. I just went down to 9. Trisha's only went at 10. Goss went down to 8, and Brina stayed at 9.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm keeping track as well.
Okay, cool. Appreciate that because I'm sitting here hosting and all that jazz. All right. Which preachers wear the loudest suits? Again, which preachers wear the loudest suits? A, guest speakers or guest preachers. B, Kojic preachers. C, Baptist preachers. D, preachers who have served time.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait.
Again, which preachers wear the loudest suits? A, guest preachers. B, Kojic preachers. C, Baptist preachers. Or D, preachers who have served time. Wow. Y'all got y'all's answers?
Yep.
The loudest.
Yeah,
suit.
hold on. Okay.
You got yours?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, bam.
Yay.
I wanted to do Kojic, but
I did too, but I'm
thinking of the Kojic conventions though.
They be loud, don't they? No?
Yeah. It's like Easter Sunday. Like
that's true.
Lime green, orange, like
oh man.
That's
them preachers that serve time with them, come on.
They be extra. Like they gotta be extra.
Gosh. Oh my. So that was me and Trish with that one. That means Brina just dropped down to 8. Cross, I think, just dropped down to 7.
Yeah.
I'm at 9. Trisha is at 10 still.
I'm with it.
I see you with the whole card still intact.
Tighten up.
All right. After being at church, about what time are you ready to go? Again, after being at church, at what time are you ready to go? A, before tithing starts. B,
wow.
after the choir sings. C, when the spirit is done moving. D, immediately after the sermon. Again, after being in church, about what time are you ready to go? A, before tithing starts. B, after the choir sings. C, when the spirit is done moving. D, immediately after the sermon.
Okay.
Oh, man. All right. I guess we're going to do this one. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1. Boom. Oh, y'all went D? Immediately after the sermon? Y'all were trying to be respectable. Y'all were so trying to be respectable.
In 2021, that's where I'm at. Well,
oh, okay.
not really.
See,
I be wanting to stay because
I be wanting to stay and talk exactly
Right.
after the sermon.
I just knew that's what people was gonna say.
Oh, okay. All right. So you playing that game. Okay. You playing the I don't want to lose game, not the tell the truth game.
That's the way you play. It's the black card. What do the black folks be feeling? What they be thinking?
Yeah. See, I like to hang out and fellowship afterwards. Go out and get something to eat, something like that. Whatever. Hang out, boom. But so that takes y'all all got that right. That takes me down to 8.
Yep.
You keeping the score, Trish. I'll let you go ahead and do it. What's the score?
It's Brina at 8, Corey at 7, you at 8, me at 10.
All right, let's see about this.
I got that right. How'd I get 7?
You had 7 from before.
You stayed at the number.
Yeah, you stayed at 7. You didn't.
Oh, I thought I had 8.
All right. You already at 7. What's something you wish your pastor would stop telling you to do with your neighbor? What is something you wish your pastor would stop telling you to do with your neighbor? A, tell them something.
All right, Steven. All right.
She's.
All right, man.
Hey, I ain't even gonna hate.
Go ahead, Quote.
I ain't even gonna hate. I am not gonna hate. Get them brownie points, player. Get them brownie points. What's something you wish your pastor would stop telling your neighbor to do, or you to do with your neighbor? A, tell them something. B, hug them. C, hold hands. Or D, let them take you on a date.
What?
What's something you wish your pastor would stop telling you to do with your neighbor? A, tell them something. B, hug them. C, hold hands. Or D, let them take you on a date. Okay. All right. We ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Boom. Everybody got A?
I got that.
Yeah. We all got that. All right. That's a wash. It's always tell your neighbor or high five your neighbor. I'm surprised that one won. That would have made it real hard. High five your neighbor?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, why I gotta keep telling them something?
Right. Why I gotta keep telling them something? So, where might you pretend you didn't see your church member in public? Where might you pretend you didn't see your fellow church member in public? A, a grocery store. B, strip club. C, health clinic. D, all of the above. Again, where might you pretend you didn't see your church member in public? A, a grocery store. B, strip club. C, health clinic. D, all of the above. Here's some at Magic City. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, show.
That was a tie.
BB, what you got? I don't see Brina's.
Hers says D.
Yeah, I got D.
Okay, cool. I like that. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the chat real quick.
D plus and B.
What church member y'all done seen in the strip club?
I mean, I wouldn't be there, but if I see them going to the strip club, I would want to say that I saw them walking over there.
Some of y'all some strip club going saints. That's what it is.
Not
I
at
might have been
all.
once or twice.
Listen. I know the wings is good, but
Uh-uh.
I'm gonna need you to let me stop.
The wings was trash.
Oh,
Is
you
the
had
wings
them?
trash, Goss?
They're not
Strip club?
good.
You had
Okay.
them?
The ones in
Everybody's
DC are
at
good.
7 except for me. I'm at a 10 still.
You're still at a 10? Are you
I'm
sure?
still at a 10.
It's
I'm
still at a 10.
positive.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
Yeah, so they tripping out the city.
Oh, Jesus. All right. So, where can you find the refreshments at a black church? Where can you find the refreshments at a black church? A, in the basement. B, in the fellowship hall. C, in the auxiliary room. Or D, outside. A, in the basement. B, in the fellowship hall. C, in the auxiliary room. D, outside.
Is this
Where are
an
the
older black
refreshments at?
church or a newer black church though?
I
We're
know.
going to find out with these answers.
'Cause
3. Y'all ready?
yeah.
Yep.
2, 1. Let's go. I keep everybody. Yes, it's all about the fellowship hall.
I
It's
almost
always been
said
about the
basement.
fellowship hall.
I almost said basement.
Me
because
too.
My
Me
old
too.
church was that
Here,
they
listen.
had all their food in the basement.
But like Kiera said, was the fellowship hall in the basement?
Right, exactly. It was.
That's the question right there.
Yep.
That's the question.
Mhm.
All right, so let's see here. Every church mother has a hat this color.
Oh,
Damn,
I can
really?
write that. I can write
Already?
it down.
Damn.
Yep.
A, cheetah print. B, pink. C, baby blue. D, white. A, cheetah print. B, pink. C, baby blue. D, white. Are we ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, and 0. Yes, D.
Fact.
And that white hat is particularly for Easter, though, right? Now, or what is the? I mean,
Sometimes
first Sundays. Thank you.
first
Thank you.
Sunday.
Yes.
I'm about to say the Easter be
Yes.
pink and blue.
There you go. Yeah. Man, the rules to the game is just something else. All right, so who leaves immediately after praise and worship? A, all the sinners. B, yourself. C, the musicians. Or D, nobody, because the ushers block that dough. Again, A, all the sinners. B, yourself. C, the musicians. Or D, nobody, because the ushers block the dough. Y'all ready?
Yep.
I think so.
All right. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Flip.
Oh,
Hey!
I
Look
started
who,
to say the musicians or them, but I was like,
It's
what I
definitely
know-
musicians. This
definitely the
Yeah.
musicians. They be out. Yep. All right, what's the score, Trish?
everybody on it has 7. I have 9.
Okay, cool. So you don't have 10 anymore?
Nope.
Okay, you got
That's
9.
my first loss.
Yeah, no longer has 10. That's what it is. So
You bad.
yo, I'm mad. You had that 10 a little bit longer than I wanted you to. Stephen Levi said they've been there for 2 services already. That's a good point,
true.
though. That's a good
true.
point. Ain't nobody, it's definitely the musicians be out. All right, so what's the best place to eat after church? The best place to eat after church. A, Mama's house. B, Cracker Barrel. C, Red Lobsters. Or D, any buffet.
There's no S on lobsters.
Red light.
I had to do a double check, and I was like, no, there is no S on Red Lobsters. You're right, but I've been calling it Red Lobsters my whole life, and I'm going to keep doing it because that's life. But no, you're right. It should just be Red Lobster. But there's multiple lobsters, aren't there? There's more. Anyway, what's the best place to eat after church? A, Mama's house. B, Cracker Barrel. C, Red Lobster. D, any buffet. Everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Bam. Tiebreaker. Need a tiebreaker. I'm about to make it so that Stephen Levite cannot be a tiebreaker. Well, unless he picks the one that I like, which he did, so never mind.
Word.
B plus did it too, though. So B plus and Stephen Levite with the D. So we are definitely going to go with the D on that one. Answer being any buffet is the answer, which honestly is not my answer anymore. But growing up in the black church, that was definitely the answer.
Yeah, definitely not. That's why I was like, it's either the buffet or Mama's house, but it's all good.
So here's the thing about Mama's house: great food at Mama's house, but everybody can't come to Mama's house.
That's true. Right. That's true.
More fellowship at the buffet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Crackle Barrel. That was never an after church joint for me, really.
No, not after church.
Mm-mm.
Was it? No, never. No, I never did after church. Pre-COVID, post-COVID. Yes, that's a whole joint. B plus is on it. We don't even do buffets anymore. But honestly, I think I stopped doing buffets way before COVID. But yeah, definitely with COVID out there, we definitely don't do buffets no more like that.
The way these nasty folks be,
Right.
Because they nasty.
Yeah.
All right. Who's singing do you think has won more souls for Christ? Who's singing do you think has won more souls for Christ? A, the Winans. B, Yolanda Adams. C, the Clark sisters. D, Shirley Caesar. Who's singing do you think has won more souls for Christ? A, the Winans. B, Yolanda Adams. C, the Clark sisters. Or D, Shirley Caesar.
Is my living in vain?
Is that your answer? All right, so
Jesus brought the sunshine.
Is that your answer? So we ready?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be in the. I'm gonna tell the truth, my truth. I ain't gonna go with what I think everybody's gonna say. I'm gonna tell what my truth is.
I feel like it's gonna be a tie.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, flip. And you can't be singing no more.
Yep, I knew it was gonna be a tie.
What happened? Did Brina? Why
I got A.
I can only see Brina every once in a while. It looks like
I'm her. I got A.
Brina said A.
I agree. Yeah. It is definitely the Winans up in this spot
because of tomorrow.
Me and Corey got C, so we need a tiebreaker.
Yep. All right. So we look in here. Kira said the Clark sisters got Yolanda saves, and of course Stephen Levite went C as well. But then she put in head and said Shirley Caesar. All right. What y'all telling us then here? Y'all giving me
the Clark sisters. Stop playing.
I need y'all.
Nobody said the Winans. No one said the Winans.
Wait a minute though. But what about tomorrow though?
Tomorrow.
Like that's it.
Give my life
the most.
You just be laid out on the floor.
Come on, man. And then of course majority of the Winans went on to become preachers. Come on now. You ain't gonna say come on now.
No, we talking about songs. We talking about songs. Which songs?
But I'm saying they would be preaching right after they singing. And
F that. The Clark sisters is out here saving souls at the concerts.
All right. So we went with the
you saw the biopic.
I did see the biopic. Of course I saw the biopic.
Period.
All right. So what's the score, Trish?
Oh, sorry, my bad. The score is everybody got 6 and I got 8.
Everybody got 6 and Trish got 8. Dagnabbit. All right. Who is more likely to buy a new jet with your Todd money?
We already know the answer to that one.
Who is more likely to buy a new jet with your Todd money? Corey, you can't be singing songs anymore. By the way, I meant to tell you that. You can't do that. So who is more likely to buy a new jet with your Todd money? A, Joel Osteen. B, T.D. Jakes. C, Jamal Bryant. D, Creflo Dollar. Once again, I hate this because I know what my answer is, and y'all are not going to be where I am with it. A, Joel Osteen is going to buy a jet with your tithe money. B, T.D. Jakes is going to buy a jet with your tithe money. C, Jamal Bryant is going to buy a jet with your tithe money. Or D, Creflo Dollar is going to buy a jet with your tithe money.
Get ready.
Oh, Goss, stop. 3, 2, 1, flip.
Wait.
I'm just.
Y'all want Creflo?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
I can't do it.
Joel
He
Osteen is
already
going.
did it.
I
He
can't
already
do it.
did it.
Creflo did already do it. That's
He
a good
already
point.
Yeah, what you mean? Of course it's gonna be Creflo.
I'm such a Jamal Bryant hater though that I really thought it was going to be Jamal.
I don't like Jamal. I'm not a
Yeah,
fan.
I was like,
Yeah.
I think it would be Jamal for real.
He's got that
He don't be
voice.
buying jets. He just be
Yeah.
cheating on his wife.
And all kinds of stuff like that. But yeah, you're right. Creflo
Jamal got that voice.
You
has
be
already
paying
done
child
it.
support with your money. I know that. That's
Oh, Lord.
terrible.
What's the score, Trish? What's the score?
Okay, Brandon got 5, Corey got 6, Colt got 5, I got 8.
Dang, how we get lower than Corey, Brina?
I don't know how that happened.
I don't know how.
I'm out here, cuz.
Because he keeps cheating,
know.
right? He keeps saying stuff before the joint. Stop cheating,
Right.
Goss.
No, I didn't. I said get ready, and threw up Creflo.
Which is still cheating.
How was Peter Popoff not in that equation anywhere? That's what I was trying to figure
Because he
out.
not buying jets. Did he buy? Is he that rich? Peter Popoff?
He
I
buying
don't
more
know.
Miracle Water packets.
Yeah.
Kira
Right.
said Joel gonna hide your money in the wall and act like he ain't know what's
I cannot.
I got it.
Yo,
There we
let's
go.
let's get it. Let's get it. What picture might you find on most church fans? We all know the answer to this.
I know.
What picture might you find on most church fans?
We should.
A, Martin Luther King. B, White Jesus. C, Mahalia Jackson. D, the local funeral home. A, Martin Luther King. B, White Jesus. C, Mahalia Jackson. Or D, the local funeral home. So they kind of made this hard.
They did kind of make it hard.
I can't stand this question.
Because you got to remember, the fan got two sides.
It do got two sides.
Yeah,
I can have two answers.
You can't have two answers.
Some fans got one side.
Some fans do only have one side. That's true. Because they had a little thing in the back, and it just
it'd be
clear in the
blank.
screen.
Oh,
One
it'd be
side is
blank
blank.
on it. So it's a second side, but it's blank.
True.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Yes. I agree. Kira.
Man, this one's easy, bro. This one of the easiest
To me,
questions.
it's easy. When
Well,
you said it, I already knew.
It's
Me
easy,
too.
but okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go with the easy answer, even though I think it's the other answer. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 0. Oh.
What?
Okay.
You said Martin Luther King? Is that what you were saying?
I went Martin Luther King. That was the first thing that was in my
Definitely
mind.
funeral
He
home.
always had
Yeah.
funeral home. It was always
No. I agree. It's either MLK or the funeral home. I agree.
Always a
Why
funeral
do
home.
that?
It's never
I've
MLK.
seen White Jesus on fans too.
I've seen White Jesus as well, but mostly funeral homes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now I will say Stephen and Levite, MLK. So
I ain't never seen Martin on a fan.
Martin on a
I
plane.
have.
But I've seen funeral homes on every fan as well. Yeah.
I never
No,
You should have said funeral homes. But it's okay.
You just said it though. If you're at a Baptist church, MLK is going to be on the fan. I admit I wanted to say funeral home.
You
but
should have.
I thought all y'all was going to say MLK. So
That's true.
yeah. But honestly, again, a fan is two-sided. I'm going to see MLK on one side, funeral home on the other.
Yep.
And matter of fact, well, anyway, so we won that one. What you see? That's okay. Anyway, go ahead, Trish.
That was a hard one.
It was a hard one, and I probably should have went funeral home on that because even if MLK is on the front or White Jesus or Mahalia Jackson, the funeral home, which is sponsoring the fans, is always going to be on that back because it's about that money. Do you understand?
Exactly.
That? It is about
Yeah,
that money.
shut up, yo. Shut up.
Kiera.
Kira said, "Why God look like he waiting on Uber Eats? Talking too much."
You rocking like you're hungry.
Yeah, no, but Stephen Levite, I'm with you. I thought MLK. That was the first thing I thought. But then when I got to, I'm with you. I thought it was MLK. I saw MLK. Even before I saw it, I was like, "That's it." But when I read D Funeral Home, I was like, "Ooh!"
All I thought was funeral home.
So what's the countdown? Martin Luther King did
Okay,
one on
it's
that.
all 5s and 7. I got 7.
Okay, cool. We're bringing it down. Let's see here.
It's not the goal is to bring me down.
Well, you're winning right now, so the answer to that question is definitely a yes. On which dating app?
Crush RVA.
On which dating app might you find your choir director?
Oh.
A,
Wow.
Christian Mingle. B, Black Planet. C, Tinder. D, Grinder. So I don't know the apps that much, but I figure one of them caters to a certain audience.
It does.
And I think I know by the name which one that is. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll see. Ready?
Wait, what's the options again?
A, Christian Mingle. B, Black Planet, which is hilarious. C, Tinder. Or D, Grinder. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. This is so bad. It is definitely Grinder. Oh man. But
that nigga gay.
Brina, Black Planet like that?
Because I'm thinking about yeah.
Thinking about back in the day is what you're thinking about.
That's what I'm saying, like back in the day, because he's not on those dating apps now.
But yeah.
Nope.
Tip the duck lips.
POF, is that Plenty of Fish?
No.
Probably.
Okay, I don't really know
What
much
about Crush
the apps.
RVA, my new dating app.
Okay, all right. Make sure to check out Crush RVA, Goss's new
Crush
dating app.
_RVA. We here.
Indeed. Doesn't really work if you're not in Richmond, but if you are in Richmond,
I was
Virginia,
about to say, is it only local?
It's only local for now. Started off local. G5 pilots on the first name basis.
that's what it is.
Never mind. Go ahead.
All right. According to church mothers, why do women need to wear stockings in church?
Oh, and
I don't know.
I don't know either, dude. A, to stay warm.
no.
B, to honor God.
Mm.
C, because she said so. Or D, to keep the deacons from backsliding. Again, according to church mothers, why do women need to wear stockings in church? A, to stay warm. B, to honor God. C, because she said so. Or D, to keep the deacons from backsliding. What are we going with? 3, 2, 1, y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, let's flip. It's all about the deacons. It's
Yep.
all about them deacons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's all about them deacons, and then it's because she said so. Yeah.
With the
You
wash
can't be in church with your legs out. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
can't show no
Cover them
skin.
legs.
My bad, Goss. What's that
Your
score?
lap cloth.
I gotta go find my lap cloth.
Mm-mm.
Man, I
I
ain't seen a
got
lap
one,
cloth
a blue
in
one and a
in
white one.
some years.
I remember a woman came and put the lap cloth on me. I said,
Yeah, because you were
okay.
showing too much. Mhm.
That's what they do.
She had to
What
take
was
care.
it? It was below my knees.
Nah,
though.
Trish.
Yeah.
Nah,
All right,
Trish.
Megan
You was
Good.
doing too much.
All right,
Nah,
Megan
Trish.
Good. All right, Megan Good. Weren't you just
You was
talking
doing
about
too
modesty?
much. Trying to make the
She had
folks
to help
humble.
you out. Mama came and helped you out. It's all right. It's all
I
right.
was-
Trying to make Steven stumble.
Yeah.
I can't.
Now we understand how it all went down. Yeah.
Y'all bugging.
Yo. Oh man, Kira said, and she scrunch up her face and tell you there is sin in the camp.
Because you ain't
Oh,
got no
Jesus.
stockings on.
When there be sin in the camp. All right, check it out. This one right here is a joint though. Which Kirk Franklin song is a must play at the cookout? To which my response is, which Kirk Franklin song is not a must play
Right.
at the cookout? A, Stomp. B, Looking for You. C, Revolution. D, Brighter Day. Again, which Kirk Franklin song is a must
All those
play
go.
at the
All those
cookout?
No,
go.
right.
Yeah,
A,
they
Stomp.
do.
B, Looking for You. C, Revolution. D, Brighter Day.
Dang.
All right,
Hold up.
y'all
Wait.
ready? I told you
No.
about my first response is which one is not.
I know.
Which one is not? But which one is it is? Which
When
y'all
I
ready?
think my eyes think of you.
Y'all ready?
Mhm.
3, 2, 1, bam.
Hey.
Everybody, hey,
Yep.
Stomp.
That was like classic.
It's like paradise. Now that I know that it's real. Ooh.
That's a different song, but yeah.
Hilarious.
But no.
Brighter Day was hard.
Brighter Day was hard, but nothing was harder than
cold,
Salt. And then when Salt hit that joint too, when I think about the goodness, and come on now. GP, are you with me?
Oh yeah, we have a church, we ain't going nowhere.
Hey,
GP sued Kurt.
Yeah, they did. God's property did too, Kurt. Yeah,
they did.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Kurt
I don't think. Yeah, I think they was. Yeah, they really won that. I mean, Kirk was writing all the songs. You know what I mean? So
right.
It was what it was. But
somebody got to sing the songs.
Somebody do got to sing the songs. Yeah. But all right. So, what would you upgrade at your church? What would you upgrade at your church? This answer would be different for everybody. Everybody's church has a different need for upgrade, right?
Yeah.
A, the Wi-Fi. B, stale communion crackers. C, potholes in the parking lot. D, the pastor. What would you upgrade? What would you upgrade at your church? A, the Wi-Fi. B, stale communion crackers. C, potholes in the parking lot. D, your pastor. Which one? Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm. I think.
I don't know.
I know what the answer is always on this. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
I'm as ready as I'm gonna get.
So. Okay. All right, because I changed it, but it looks
3, 2, 1. Okay, we tied.
Yeah,
we tied.
Yeah. It's either B or D for me, but I put B at the last minute.
So
the parking lot.
So it's, to me, okay. Kira said the parking lot. We need somebody as a tiebreaker. We got B, A, C, the potholes in the parking lot. So both Kira and Stephen the Levite said the parking lot. None of us said the parking lot. So we need a
B
tiebreaker between stale communion crackers and the pastor. Hold on, did y'all say the pastor? No, what did y'all say?
No, the A was
the Wi-Fi. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, the Wi-Fi or them stale communion crackers? Which one? Stale communion crackers or the Wi-Fi? Come on, chat. We need y'all.
Somebody.
Does the Wi-Fi need to be upgraded, or them stale communion crackers need to be updated?
I've had many of stale communion crackers.
I mean, I'm trying not to sway it. I'm trying to be nice about it. But we all know when them stale communion crackers. I mean, what we talking about here? Y'all ain't really gonna help us in the chat. I see y'all. I'm looking at y'all. Y'all don't know.
Our Wi-Fi is great. I know, right? So would it be B, babe?
So we need help from the chat.
Saying it wouldn't be A.
That is what he's saying, but he didn't say what it would be. And honestly, Stephen the Levite has already actually said his would put C. So
y'all want me to say it?
We need Kira and Stephen the Levite. They've already responded. So, well, Kira, you already said parking lot though. So I need anybody else.
If they have an idea of between the B and A.
All right. I think. Okay, how we gonna get past this joint?
So
we had a stalemate.
What you saying?
What you saying, Kara? We'll do the next one. I think we have to go with the Stephen the Levite on this one. I think we have to consider this one a wash.
All right, that's a wash.
That's a wash. What's the score?
Brina 4, Corey 4, quote 5.
Kira said, if you go to New Birth, it's going to be D. I agree wholeheartly. I
Keep on talking about Jamal. I
don't like him so much. Oh my gosh!
I don't be understanding either. I mean, I have a good friend who used to go to his church, so I just No.
Jamal does a lot for black people.
I used to know his
He does a
number
lot
2.
for black community.
I used to know his number 2 from back when he was in Baltimore. And so I've heard some crazy stories, but
It's a lot of them.
yeah. Anyway, let's just keep it up. Let's keep it moving. All right. What do you say to encourage? What do you say to encourage a soloist who should have never had a solo in the first place? What do you say to encourage a soloist who should have never had a solo in the first place? A, that's all right. That's all right. B, take your time. Take your time. C, come on. D, let him use you. Again, is it A, that's all right? B, take your time. C, come on. Or D, let him use you.
Wait, I have a question. What kind of that's all right are we saying here? Like, that's all right even if you can't sing? That's okay. That's all right.
That's all right.
Or is it the that's all right there? That's all right.
You tell your interpretation whatever you used to hearing. That's all right. Take your time. Come on. Let him use you. Let him use you. Come on. Take your time. That's all right. Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1. Boom. What you put, Corey? Okay, me and Corey, same thing. Y'all both put that's all right.
Yeah.
And me and Corey went boom, boom.
Everybody saying A in the chat. Everybody
said A in the chat. Everybody said A in the chat. I'll take that L because I should have said that's all right.
I thought that's what you was gonna say.
Let them use you though is yeah, because let them use you is not what you normally say if somebody's off.
No.
Take your time.
Stephen Levi said, "A, anything else is too much." That's all right. Yeah, it is. That's all right. I should have went that. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh my God! Y'all ready? What's the score, Trish?
Brina 4, Corey 3, quote 4, 7.
Okay. If Mama let your friends stay over Saturday night, what were they supposed to bring with them? If Mama let your friends stay over Saturday night, what was they supposed to bring with them? There's only one answer here. A, they toothbrush. B, they Bible. C, some soap. Or D, they church clothes. Again, if Mama let your friends stay over Saturday night, what were they supposed to bring with them? A toothbrush. B, Bible. C, soap. D, they church clothes. Let me know when y'all ready. Ready?
Ready. Yeah. 3,
2, 1. Only one answer. That's it. It was always going to be their church clothes. Make sure they bring their church clothes now. We're going to church Sunday morning. That's their cost for staying over your house on Saturday night. Is they going to church? It was a witnessing tool, won't it? It may as well have been a witness tool.
They going straight to church.
Kid didn't know what he got himself into. I just wanted to spend the night. I didn't know that it was going to last all the way into the afternoon. Okay. All right. How much?
Go ahead. Huh? No, I was going to ask, what we playing to?
Till people be out the game.
Oh, okay.
Somebody got to lose their card.
Okay, gotcha.
How much should you pay in tithes each month? A, $100. B, 5% of your income. C, 10% of your income. D, they gonna get what I give them. How much should you pay in tithes each month? A, $100. B, 5% of income. C, 10% of income. D, they gonna get what I give them. What's the answer gonna be here?
We're talking about Black folks as a culture, okay?
Look at you prepping answers. Look at you prepping answers. Look at you. Y'all just goodness gracious. Cats can't just play the game. Corey singing songs, you prepping answers.
My bad.
Oh, Jesus. Ready? 3, 2, 1, flip. What was that, Corey?
I love that one.
Oh, they gonna get what I do.
If you black, you gonna do D. Okay, that's just what they do. This is black culture right here. I ain't talking about me. I'm talking about black culture.
I agree with you.
Y'all was all wrong.
Said, C if you love them, D if you're black. That's what Kira said. So
exactly, we talking about Black Card.
Yeah,
black culture. Hello.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Man, I'm about to be
still lost that point though.
It's okay. I'm still leading.
Okay, you are still leading. You still leading. What was the score there?
4 for Brina, 3 for Corey, 4 for you, and 6 for me.
Cool beans. Cool beans. I'm sorry. I just had my parent alert. I think I heard my daughter and my son fussing at each other. Lord Jesus. Is what time is it? Come on now, y'all. Y'all supposed to be bed. All right. Who is the best family
I gotta go.
gospel group? Who is the best family gospel group? The best family gospel group. A, the Clark sisters. B, the Winans. C, Mary Mary. D, the Staple Singers. Again, A, the Clark sisters. B, the Winans. C, Mary Mary. D, the Staple Singers. Who is the best family gospel group? You ready? 3. Y'all ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
1. Let's do it. There's only one answer here, guys. What are we talking about? What did Brina say?
Thank you, Brina. She said A.
Yeah, I'm going Clark sisters.
There's only one answer here, guys.
Yeah,
really?
It's 2. It's 2.
Well, yeah, it's the Clark sisters and the Winans, but
because that's a toss up. That's a toss up.
We talking about. So the Winans could sing, but the Clark sisters could sing. So for me, it's.
But we talk about the trio, because not only do you have the Winans,
I know,
but then you got BB and Cece, and then you got Deborah. Then you got Winans Phase 2. Then you got Lisa Kimmy from Out of Eden because she married into the Winans family. Like, what are y'all talking about?
The Clark sisters are similar. I mean,
if you add you got the Clarks, you got Kiera, and you got J Moss, and you're done.
That's still enough.
I know they can carry all of the Winans to me.
And some of those are married in.
Hey,
come on!
It is what it is.
What was that? This is the Winans all day. Y'all just disrespectful.
Thank you,
y'all disrespectful as all get out. Disrespectful.
I started to say the Winans, but I was like,
this is only the answer. The Winans family? Come on. All right, guys. Anyway.
I feel you. That was a toss-up.
All right. What's a dead giveaway that church is about to be lit? What's a dead giveaway that church is about to be lit? A, the preacher starts hooping. B, there's a praise team. C, they got drums. D, mother is in the corner with a tambourine. All right. What is a dead giveaway that church is about to be lit? A, the preacher starts hooping. B, there's a praise team. C, they got drums. D, mother's in the corner with the tambourine.
That's kind of hard.
Yeah, because one of the answers I thought would be there was not.
Y'all got y'all's answers?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, this is hard. I don't have my answer.
I don't either. It's between.
What are you doing?
Which ones? I'm saying it's two that I'm struggling with.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go. All right. Y'all ready?
Well, kinda.
3.
Yeah.
2, 1, 0.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
Mother in the corner with a tambourine.
Yes.
There we go.
It would be the praise team or mother in the corner for me.
Yeah.
To me, they were all bad answers, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like every church got a praise team right now. Just because you got drums don't make you hot. I'm really not much of a hooper, but that's the best thing I could think of.
I thought about that.
If you hear an organ though.
Ooh.
But that wasn't there. Should have been an organ.
An organ normally accompanies a hooper, though. You know what I mean? So
yeah. But I'm just saying, like that's the cue.
Yeah.
I guess choir.
That's
go
true.
down.
Yeah, now if they ain't got drums though, it is a whole other world. Yeah. Oh yeah, if there's a guest choir there, but thank you, you're a good point there. Yeah, it's about to go down. Man, I ain't been in. Lord Jesus, where we at? What's the score now? Because this ain't looking good.
Brina 4, Corey 1, quote 2, me 6.
Dag nabbit. All right, you broke your mama's good china. What's the first thing she prays before she beats you? Again, you broke your mama's good china. What's going to be the first thing she prays before she beats you? A, Lord, give me the strength. B, the devil is a liar. C, God have mercy. D, Lord, don't let me kill this child. Again, A, Lord, give me strength. B, the devil is a lie. C, God have mercy. D, Lord, don't let me kill this child. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, flip. It's D all day. Yeah, it's D all day.
Corey,
Lord, don't let me
Corey,
kill this child.
your black card has been revoked, brother.
It be what it be.
Yeah.
What was A? Oh, Lord have mercy.
Lord, give me strength.
Oh, give me strength.
Yep. So Corey is out. Which sometimes I be thinking he be trying to do stuff because I know he got to make a move.
You do have to go.
I got a dipset. I got to be up at 2:30 in the morning.
Okay.
Love y'all. Peace. Love you.
All right.
Yeah.
We finishing this. Yeah. All right. Cool. Be safe. Be safe. Lord Jesus, be safe. Y'all pray for Corey.
Did we all have the same answer besides Corey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. All right. In a sermon battle, who takes the crown? Jamal Bryant, A. B. Joel Osteen. C. Michael Todd.
Oh.
Or D. T.D. Jakes.
A sermon battle?
In a sermon battle, who takes the crown? A. Jamal Bryant. B. Joel Osteen. C. Michael Todd. D. T.D. Jakes. Come on, Stephen the Levite. You know we is the hood show. You could just walk up in that room. We ain't even gonna care.
Hey, you already came in here earlier.
We gonna say hi and we're gonna keep it moving. So that's what it is. So everybody got days?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1, 0. There's only one answer here. Come on now. Love Mike Todd because he'd be the next one. But,
I was thinking about Mike.
You know, when Jakes get to preaching, come on now. I mean, that's one thing. That's one thing. You can say whatever you want about T.D. Jakes. One thing you cannot say is that dude can't preach. You ain't ever heard nobody say that dude can't preach. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You can say the theology's off. You can call him all kinds of stuff you want, but nah, Jakes can preach his tail off. All right, you're doing a remake of the 10 Commandments. Who do you cast as the voice of God? A. James Earl Jones. B. T.D. Jakes. C. Morgan Freeman. D. Dennis Haysbert. Allstate.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
They messed me up with that one.
Yeah. If you didn't get Allstate, I was going to say Waiting XL.
Oh, yeah. No, I knew who you were talking about.
Okay. Yeah, so you're doing a remake of the 10 Commandments. Who's cast as the voice of God? A. James Earl Jones. B. T.D. Jakes. C. Morgan Freeman. Or D. Dennis Haysbert. Whew, y'all ready?
Yeah.
All This is hard.
It is.
Yeah.
But I know who I'm going with. Y'all ready?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, flip. Y'all tripping.
Yeah.
Y'all tripping.
Listen,
I could have went with Mufasa. I could have went with Mufasa, but Morgan Freeman has already played God.
But Morgan Freeman's voice is not godlike to me.
Yeah.
Like, it's either James or dude, the last dude.
We're gonna say
From
James.
Allstate.
His voice is like it's very low. I'm gonna try to do it, but I can't do it.
All right. Where we at with points? I think I got like what 1 and 2 left.
You got 1 left.
What's the score?
4, Brina, you 1, me 6.
Well, this is funny because if I go out, I then become the immediate tiebreaker for you two. So this will be fun. As a little girl, you weren't in your Easter's best unless, this question's a little biased. I hate this. As a little girl, you weren't in your Easter's best unless A, you had on patent leather shoes, B, you had on white gloves, C, your hair was freshly pressed, or D, you had ruffles on your church socks.
They making this thing too hard.
A, you had on patent leather shoes, B, you had on white gloves, C, your hair was freshly pressed, D, you had ruffles on your church socks. Y'all ready? This is cheating because I don't know this stuff because I'm not a little girl. Y'all ready?
This is tough.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, of course I was going to be out.
I was going to say D. Of
course I was going to be out. That was a female. I didn't know. I've never been a little girl before.
I just remembered the hot comb.
The hot comb was like, you had to have your hair pressed. Like, that was like everything. You know what I'm saying?
My black card has officially been revoked.
It's gone.
It's gone. So what's the score, guys?
4, Brina, me 6.
All right, 4-6. Here it is, and now I become the tiebreaker. I'll still vote and answer at the same time y'all do to keep it fair.
All right.
Which churchy comedian do you pull up when you need a good laugh? A, The Christie Show. B, Not Carlton Banks. C, Kev on Stage. D, Anna Douglas.
Wait, again, what was the question?
Which churchy comedian do you pull up when you need a good laugh? A, The Christie Show. B, Not Carlton Banks. C, Kev on Stage. D, Anna Douglas.
Why did you do this?
This is tough, but I know who I'm going with.
So. Y'all ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, turn. Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
He is, to me, he's funny than all of them.
Yep.
Because
he's priceless.
It's just, yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm out already. I definitely think Kev on Stage wins.
It was between Kev on Stage and Not Carlton Banks. So
still is Not Carlton Banks and Anna Douglas for me. I had to go with Not Carlton Banks.
All right. Well, when you can't find the scripture in time, you A, ask your neighbor. B, open to any page and listen intently. C, read the scripture on the screen. D, peek over your neighbor's Bible. Again, when you can't find the scripture in time, you need to get your weight up. You A, ask your neighbor. B, open to any page and listen intently. C, read the scripture on the screen. Or D, peek over your neighbor's Bible. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, turn.
Lloyd.
I can't even see Brina. What Brina put? Okay, cool. Like every once in a while, I can't see Brina, her joints. Yeah, but that was gonna be an easy one. That's why some of y'all's game is weak now, because y'all been dealing with the screen for too long. Better open that Bible, put them fingers to action. Let me stop.
Very much.
Let's see here. What is the best snack for service?
Yep.
The best snack for service. Is it A, communion crackers, B, strawberry hard candies, C, peppermints, or D, butterscotch? What is the best snack for service? A, communion crackers, B, strawberry hard candies, C, peppermints, D, butterscotch.
Dang, that's hard.
Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, boom. C, what is that, a B?
Yeah.
And I went D. So,
Okay.
because everything else was so plain, like the peppermint was too regular. So like the
Peppermint is
butterscotch,
Yeah, but
the butterscotch was like, ooh, not peppermint, but butterscotch. The strawberry hard candies might have been there too. Yeah, you're right.
Strawberry grapes was my game.
Yeah. My bad. We watched on that one. Keep it moving. I'm not doing well as a tiebreaker with you guys. Probably the reason why I'm out the game now. So no. Kira is absolutely right. She put I'm greedy because ain't none of them snacks.
Them ain't no thrift man.
No, this is not snacks at all. It's not snacks. Let's see. How do you appropriately flirt with somebody at church? Again, how do you appropriately flirt with someone at church? A, make them a plate of food. B, tell them they looking good. C, ask pastor to hook you up. D, invite them to study the Bible at your house. Again, how do you appropriately flirt with somebody at church?
That's a lot.
A, make them a plate of food. B, tell them they looking good. C, ask pastor to hook you up. D, invite them to study the Bible at your house. I know what my answer is. Y'all ready?
mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1. It's A all day.
Yeah.
All right, we're doing a lot of washing. A lot of washing going on right here. A lot of washing. So I am going to switch it up a little bit because we're getting too many washes.
Right.
We need to really start getting people out.
Almost 11.
So this is what we're going to do.
It sure is.
We are actually going to go to the right question answers part of the joint.
Okay.
Since I'm officially hosting anyway. All right. Let's mix these up.
Okay.
Which one of these things is worse than an unbeliever? Which one of these things is worse than an unbeliever? A, a loose woman. B, a liar. C, an evil spirit. D, a man that doesn't provide for his family. Which one of these things is worse than an unbeliever? A, a loose woman. B, a liar. C, an evil spirit. D, a man that doesn't provide for his family. What's the answers? 3. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
2, 1, 0.
Hold on.
All right.
I knew it.
Yep.
I knew it.
Yep. So these are scripture based off of 1 Timothy 5:8. It's definitely a man that doesn't provide for his family.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What did David give King Saul in order to marry his daughter? What did David give King Saul in order to marry his daughter? A, a flat screen TV. B, 50 goats. C, 1,000 sheep. D, a bag of 200 foreskins. Again, what did...
Oh, wait. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, what did David give King Saul in order to marry his daughter? Again, A, a flat screen TV. B, 50 goats. C, 1,000 sheep. D, a bag of 200 foreskins. What we got?
This was my initial answer.
3, 2, okay, hey, there we go. The answer is D, a bag of 200 foreskins.
Darn it. I was like, When I heard that, I was like, that just don't sound right.
It
That is
sounds
so
bizarre.
freaking hard in the paint. It's so hard in the paint. I guess literally hard in the. Okay, anyway. Which of these rappers is not a pastor? Which of these rappers is not a pastor? A. Mace. B. MC Hammer. C. Snoop Dogg. D. Curtis Blow. Which one of these past rappers is not a pastor? A. Mace. B. MC Hammer. C. Snoop Dogg. D. Curtis Blow. Ready? 3, 2, 1, show. Snoop Dogg. Yep. Snoop is not a pastor. All right. This is way too easy. So we're skipping this one. It's way too easy.
Yes, let's skip it.
All right. Which TV it was? What does PK mean? Is what it was.
Oh.
We're gonna keep that going. Which TV series originally popularized the notion of Black Jesus? A. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. B. A Man. C. Good Times. D. Family Matters.
Okay.
All right. I can't see Trish, so you have to tell me what Trish. Well, Trish is frozen on my side. 3, 2, 1. There she go. Go ahead. B with the A Man is incorrect. The answer is C. Good Times.
Dang.
What's the score?
It's 4-4.
4-4. See, question and answers, I would have got right. Popularity, that's hard for me. But yeah, Q&A, I would have definitely got right.
That was a total guess.
This would have been fun. See, this is another easy one, but I'm gonna do it for quickness. With faith the size of a mustard seed, you can do what? A. Stop storms. B. Heal the sick. C. Move mountains. D. Raise the dead. We ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hold on. Can you read the?
With faith the size of a mustard seed, you can A. Stop storms. B. Heal the sick. C. Move mountains. D. Raise the dead. And Brina, if you get this wrong, I am taking your whole salvation card, and I'm not even permitted to do that.
What? I was just
3, 2, 1, 0. Indeed. Come on. Let's keep it going.
It should have been okay. Yeah.
All right, check it out.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah. Kira's why my baby girl in here fangirling over Trish though. She think you famous because you're on the computer screen. Hey, on the computer screen. All right, let's go.
Is it Morgan or is it Sydney over there?
So, which hymn was not written by, it says Black American. Which hymn was not written by a Black American? And it's Morgan, by the way. A, Go Tell It on the Mountain. B, Take My Hand, Precious Lord. C, Amazing Grace. D, He's Got the Whole World in His Hand. Again, which hymn was not written by a Black American? A, Go Tell It on the Mountain. B, Take My Hand, Precious Lord. C, Amazing Grace. D, He's Got the Whole World in His Hand. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, 0. Trisha's eyes went to the chat. I saw that.
No, I didn't.
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. I'm messing. All right. Listen, next. You're both are right, of course. Amazing Grace. Which denomination has the most members? A, AME. B, Kojic. C, Pentecostal. D, Baptist. Which denomination has the most members? A, AME. B, Kojic. C, Pentecostal. D, Baptist. 3, 2, 1, boom. All day long. Oh, y'all both wrong. Take a point. Come on, y'all. That's Baptist all day. B, Baptist.
It was between Baptist and Pentecostal because I was like, I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's a
Yep,
Like,
yep.
how would you know that? You know?
So y'all both took a hit on
exactly.
that.
Yeah.
Y'all know Baptist run thing. But what's
Amen.
what's the score?
3-3.
3-3. Look at this. A tight race, guys, to the finish. Which one of these people was not put in prison? Which one of these people was not put in prison? A, Daniel. B, Peter. C, Elijah. D, Jeremiah. Which one of these people were not put in prison? A, Daniel. B, Peter. C, Elijah. D, Jeremiah. Y'all ready?
No.
A, Daniel. B, Peter. C, Elijah. D, Jeremiah.
Yep, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1,
I'm
0.
probably gonna get this wrong.
I both got it right. Elijah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Because he ran. Because he ran. Let me stop. He was like deuces. Which blows my mind about that is right after he did the Prophet of Bells joint. He does the whole Prophet of Bells joint, kills all the prophets, fire rain down, boom, boom, boom. And then Jezebel like has him running the next joint. I'm like, how you beat all these folks, but you scared of Jezebel? But he also did some amazing stuff that I can only dream about. So I'm gonna shut up and keep going here. So, what fruit did Eve eat? A, watermelon. B, apple. C, peach. D, the Bible doesn't say. Again, what fruit did Eve eat? A, watermelon. B, apple. C, peach. D, the Bible doesn't say. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I should have skipped that one.
Yep.
I didn't read it in first. Okay. Man, these are not hard questions. This is bad. These are so easy. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the A, fire. B, spirit. C, life. D, church. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the A, fire. B, spirit. C, life. D, church. Ready? All right, cool. I should have said E, light. Because some people get it mixed up. Some people be like, is it light? I should have added one in there. All right. Who is referred to as the queen of gospel music? So freaking easy. A, Maddie Moss Clark. B, Yolanda Adams. C, Mahalia Jackson. D, Shirley Caesar. Who is referred to as the queen of gospel music? A, Maddie Moss Clark. B, Yolanda Adams. C, Mahalia Jackson. D, Shirley Caesar.
Is this really that easy? I don't know.
It's not. It's not.
I'm like,
Where y'all
it's
at?
not.
Y'all ready?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Let's go on and.
What you got? You're both wrong.
A.
It is Mahalia Jackson.
Oh, I was like, I thought about Mahalia, but I was like,
yeah, precious Lord. All right.
We got.
So,
hold on. Let me take our points away because we got
both of y'all. So we down to 2.
Yep. I'm getting hungry. Jeez.
Which of these people destroyed property to protest sin against God? Which of these people destroyed property to protest sin against God? This is actually hard. A, Moses. B, Jesus. C, Hezekiah. Or D, all of the above. Which of these people destroyed property to protest sin against God? A, Moses. B, Jesus. C, Hezekiah. D, all of the above. Y'all ready?
Wait, who was A?
Moses.
Okay.
B, Jesus. C, Hezekiah. D, all of the above.
Property though.
See,
Y'all ready?
No. I'm trying to think it through.
Y'all both down to 2 points, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready. even though I think it might be wrong.
You ready,
Yeah,
Bree?
I think yeah.
3, 2, 1. Okay. Bree is right. All the above.
I figured Bree would be right.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
Jesus.
I think it's...
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
all three. I was trying to think like Hezekiah was
Hezekiah is the one that
like
got
tearing
me.
down idols and stuff
Yes.
too.
Moses, the golden
that's the
calf.
property.
Jesus, the table. Hezekiah, that's the one that I would have messed up.
Okay.
I wouldn't have got Hezekiah. Nehushtan? I don't remember that right off. I don't remember that.
I knew it was D. I was like,
I don't remember the Hezekiah joint.
all right.
Hezekiah, boom, 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 adds on more life, da-da-da-da-da, destroys. Okay, anyway. What's the longest church service ever, according to the Guinness Book of World Records? What is the longest church service according to the Guinness Book of World Records? A, 3 hours. B, 6 hours. C, 24 hours. D, 53 hours. What is the longest church service ever according to the Guinness Book of World Records? A, 3 hours. B, 6 hours. C, 24 hours. D, 53 hours.
I don't know.
I don't even, I'm guessing.
Ready?
Yeah, same.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, 0. Answer is D, 53 hours.
What?
And that's the wrap, right?
Yep.
Trisha's black card has been revoked.
That's crazy.
That is.
I was leading.
Which means Brina has won the
Congrats, Brina.
saved and
Thank
sanctified
you.
version of Black Card Revoked.
You lucky that we went a different route because
Yeah, we went for the popularity joint.
Cultural things.
Yeah, no. Had we done the Q&A joint though, in my opinion, I'd have been there the whole time.
You might be right.
But this popularity joint, yeah, I mean, it's just a hard one. With that being said, that was fun. What y'all feel about in the chat about us doing more games in the future? It's not something we do on a regular basis, but in general, just doing more games in the future and stuff like that. I thought that was kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what it is. But yeah, we just really wanted to do kind of a light episode during the holidays as the new year creeps upon us. It's 2022. Hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. Hope everybody's going to have a Merry Christmas. Y'all, Happy New Year. Y'all pray for your boy because me and my family is straight under attack on COVID right now. So pray for us.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I need all the healings in the lungs and the COVID to be out of there. This is our last episode of the year. Indeed. Last episode of the year. We appreciate you guys hanging with us thus far and liking and subscribing and, just being here with the chat, communicating with us week after week. Definitely shouts out to y'all. Y'all make this thing fun for real, for real. Definitely, as the new year is about to end, I want to definitely give shouts out to Trish and to Brina and to Goss for y'all kind of doing this crazy venture with me here with the Tastemakers pod. As we go out, real quick, any New Year's resolutions at all? Does anybody really do that? Or y'all do that? Anything you're looking forward to in the 2022s, anything like that? We'll call it what you're looking forward to. There we go. Not necessarily resolutions, but what you're looking forward to in 2022. What you got, Bree?
Just actually making the goal just to actually try to get back in the gym. Because that was one thing I kind of dropped the ball on this year, but that's the one thing I'm looking forward to.
Okay. Yeah. Let us know in the chat too, guys. What's your things you're looking forward to in 22? So getting back in the gym, Brina, you're gonna go with the gym thing. Yep. What about you, Trish?
For me, it's about just solidifying and being consistent with habits. Just those good solid habits that I need to acquire in order to grow, to grow in as a healthy person, physically, spiritually, mentally, all those things. And yeah, that's really what it is. Habits.
Appreciate it, Stephen the Levite, the update on Hezekiah's joint. Yeah, now that you say it, I remember it. I was like, Hezekiah, I don't remember what Hezekiah did. Yes, I do remember that.
Mm-hmm.
For me, guys, I think it's a lot much the same. I mean, not to be cliche-ish, but I went on keto back in like May or June, lost around 40 some odd pounds.
Oh, wow.
And then the holidays hit and it's been kind of crazy. But of course, January, getting right back on it without the holidays. I've got a rule during the holidays. I don't. Ain't nobody dieting during the holidays. What do I look like?
Right.
Dieting on Thanksgiving. What are we talking
Right.
about here? So get back into it in January for one, and then other. I think is really we just moved into a house. We've just moved into a new house last year. So money wise, just getting our money back where it needs to be, adjusting to the new house and the new house bills and stuff like that. So much success at the job place, so I can get them bonus checks as an insurance agent is what I do, 9 to 5. But yeah, so that's what it is. That's what it is. In the chat, y'all had any goals, anything that's looking forward to in 22? I'm looking forward for COVID to be more under wraps. I don't know if that's going to happen, but if we can somehow get COVID under wraps in 2022, I don't know that it'll ever be really gone, but if we can just get a better handle, that'd be great in 2022 because it's officially, I feel like it's been a couple years, right?
It has been. It'll be 2 years.
Yeah, man. Y'all got anything else before we get up out of here?
Nah, just hope everybody have a good and safe holiday.
Indeed. Keep everybody in prayer. Again, thanks to everybody listening, tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe. From Stephen the Levite to Kira to Tosh to B Plus to Joel to everybody. I think I already said Kira. Yep, I did. So everybody just comes and hangs out with us. We definitely appreciate you guys. Of course, that is Trisha Bell. Seagoss isn't here. That's Brina. I'm Quote. And Happy New Year. We will see you guys next year. Appreciate you guys tuning into the Tastemakers Pod.